The Golden State Warriors could be on the verge of one of the most unexpected reunions in recent NBA memory. A former Warrior, who once signed a $54 million deal, is suddenly back in the rumor mill, and insiders say the front office is weighing the move. But behind the headlines, the real story isn't just about bringing back an old face, it's about how this decision could reshape the Warriors' final shot at a championship before their window slams shut. It began as nothing more than a faint murmur, a few words exchanged between league insiders, barely enough to make a headline. But in the NBA, whispers have a way of turning into front-page drama overnight. The story: the Golden State Warriors could be eyeing a reunion with a former teammate, a player who once cashed in on a $54 million contract and helped shape one of their most dominant eras. This isn't just any role player. This is someone who already knows the Warriors' playbook inside and out, understands Steve Kerr's motion-heavy offense, and has shared a locker room with Steph, Draymond, and the rest of the core. He's been through the battles. He's felt the pressure of deep playoff runs. He's celebrated in the champagne-soaked locker rooms after winning it all. And for a team that's now juggling aging stars, an uncertain young core, and a shrinking title window, bringing back a familiar, battle-tested piece could be exactly the kind of low-risk, high-impact move they need. Still, the idea lingers, the whispers grow, and every day it's left unanswered, the possibility of this reunion feels a little more real. While reunion rumors keep fans buzzing, the real drama is unfolding with Jonathan Kuminga, the 21-year-old forward who was supposed to be the Warriors' bridge to the future. Just weeks ago, Golden State put a 2-year, roughly $45 million extension on the table. It wasn't chump change, but it also wasn't the long-term payday Kuminga believes he's earned. Without hesitation, he turned it down. That decision sent shockwaves through the front office. This wasn't just about money, it was a message. Kuminga is betting on himself, gambling that his value will only rise. And considering his breakout performances late last season, he might be right. In his mind, he's not just a young piece to develop, he's a cornerstone in waiting. Still, the tension lingers. Kuminga wants to prove he's more than a rotational player stuck behind established veterans. The Warriors want to keep him, but on their terms and under their tight salary cap leash. If they can't find middle ground, this could turn into one of the ugliest contract standoffs the franchise has seen in years. And here's the twist. While all of this plays out, every decision the Warriors make in free agency, every trade they consider, every dollar they spend, could push Kuminga one step closer to the exit door. At first glance, the Warriors roster still looks like a contender's dream. Stephen Curry, Jimmy Butler, Draymond Green, 3 battle-tested champions who've stared down the brightest lights and lived to tell the tale. But pull back the curtain and you see the clock ticking fast. Curry is heading into his age 37 season, carrying a massive $59.6 million salary. Butler just signed on at $54.1 million, a price tag you expect for an MVP caliber scorer in his prime, not a 35-year-old who's been grinding through injuries. Draymond, he's still the heart and soul of the defense, but at $25.9 million a year, his production is now measured against a cap sheet that's bursting at the seams. This is why every move matters now. Signing a veteran shooter? It's not just a basketball decision, it's a financial chess move. Trading for a defensive big? That could cost not just picks, but flexibility for the next 3 seasons. And here's the scary part. If this core can't stay healthy, if Father Time hits harder than expected, the Warriors will be stuck with one of the most expensive non-contending rosters in NBA history. That's the gamble the front office is making. And they know there's no safety net. With the roster locked in a financial straitjacket, the Warriors don't have the luxury of chasing big-name free agents. Instead, they're hunting for value. Veterans who can plug holes, stretch the floor, and bring playoff composure without wrecking the budget. The first name making the rounds is Al Horford. At 38, he's no longer the nightly double-double machine he once was, but his IQ, passing, and ability to defend multiple positions still translate in high-leverage games. Horford could give Golden State a stabilizing presence in the frontcourt, plus the spacing to keep the offense fluid around Curry and Butler. But the juiciest rumor? Seth Curry. For years, Warriors fans have dreamed of the Curry brothers sharing the floor in real NBA minutes, and now it might actually happen. Seth's off-ball movement, sharpshooting, and familiarity with the spotlight make him more than just a novelty act. In a system built around pace, spacing, and precision, pairing the Currys could create instant offense and a marketing goldmine. The question is, can the Warriors make these moves without jeopardizing what little flexibility they have left? Each signing, each dollar, is a balancing act between chasing one more title and not sinking deeper into cap hell. And as the front office weighs its options, the clock is still ticking on a decision that could define this era's final chapter. While the big-name rumors grab headlines, the Warriors quietly know their real swing factor might already be sitting on their bench. Guys like Moses Moody, Trace Jackson, Davis, and Quinton Post aren't household names yet, but inside Chase Center, they're viewed as the ones who can keep this team's championship hopes from crumbling. Moody has been patient, biding his time behind established veterans. Every offseason, he's added something new to his game: tighter handles, quicker reads, sharper shooting. Jackson Davis is another key piece. His rookie-year flashes, quick second jumps, rim protection, and surprisingly polished footwork suggest he could anchor bench units defensively. And in a league obsessed with switching, his ability to guard in space is exactly what the Warriors' system demands. Then there's Post, the 7-footer with stretch range. He's raw, but his shooting touch could give Golden State a true pick-and-pop big they've lacked for years. These young players aren't just filling minutes, they're holding the fort while the aging stars pace themselves for the playoffs. But that's a double-edged sword. If the kids step up, the Warriors have the depth to weather injuries and rest nights. If they struggle, this team could burn out before the postseason even begins. And hovering over all of it, the unresolved Kuminga situation. If he stays, develops, and delivers on his all-star potential, the Warriors might just have their bridge to the next era. If not, the future could arrive faster than anyone in the Bay is ready for. The Warriors are standing on a razor's edge. On one side lies the comfort of familiarity, reuniting with a $54 million former Warrior who knows the system, the culture, the expectations. On the other is the unknown, betting on youth, risking internal conflict, and walking the tightrope of one of the NBA's most brutal salary cap situations. The Kuminga standoff isn't just a contract negotiation. It's a test of Golden State's long-term vision. Is this still Curry's team with veterans brought in to squeeze every last drop out of a fading championship window? Or is it time to hand the keys to the next generation and accept the growing pains that come with it? The front office knows there's no safe middle ground. Every decision now could ripple across the next 5 years, from draft capital to cap flexibility to the legacy of this dynasty. Play it safe and they might fade quietly. Take a bold swing and they could either reignite a title run or watch it all collapse in spectacular fashion. One thing's for sure, the Golden State Warriors are running out of time. And in the NBA, when the window starts closing, it doesn't creak, it slams shut.